Hello, Pisces. This is your September forecast. My name is Diane. This is Artsy Wisdom. I do astrology, tarot cards. I'm a hypnotherapist and life coach. I also do paper divination. And my goal with this channel is to bring us all closer to the divine spirit. I know we're all one. We're all fractions of light. And so I know we're just here to love each other. And so that's what I am trying to do with this channel. But right now, I'm going to give you the September forecast for Pisces, and then I'm going to pull some cards. Now, Pisces, you have Saturn in your sign, and that's going to be there for a couple, 2.5 years. And if you think back on 29 years ago, what you were doing, or if you're younger than that, it would have been it'll be your Saturn. It'll be going into your Saturn return here soon. You know, whenever you hit that Saturn at 29 years of age. But Saturn in your first house or on your sun is going to teach you lessons. You're going to be learning about, some hard knocks, but it's also going to give you some structure and commitment, and you're going to find out and you're going to build, because Saturn is about building something real. So Saturn in Pisces, it may feel a little difficult, but you're going to be at the other end of it in about 3 years. You're going to find how much you've grown. See, Libra, I'm looking at my astrology program. Mars is in Libra, and it's in your 8th house of other people's resources, sex, death, taxes, and like money coming from outside something, another partner's money. So Mars in Libra, Mars is about action, and Libra is about the other person, caring about what the other people think, peaceful negotiations, diplomacy. So Mars there may energy to take action in the world of your partner's money, or filling out information or applications to get money. Perhaps you wanted to get some refunds, or you wanted to apply for a loan, that kind of thing. That's a typical energy for Mars in your 8th house. It's also about sex and the intimacy level. So maybe there's an area of your life where you're working on intimacy, and this is going to give you that energy to do that. And you're really focused on the other person. It's a really beautiful thing, because Mars in Libra is a very kind, thoughtful Mars. And in your 8th house of intimacy, you would be open to being very thoughtful and kind to your partner, or whoever it is you're dealing with. Yeah. And so it also could mean related to sexual activity and that sort of thing, but that's all related to intimacy. So you might find that that's more active as well. Mercury is in Virgo, and it's in his happy place, Mercury's natural place. It's retrograde. So what that means, Mercury's about communication, transmitting information and receiving information in a variety of ways, writing, speaking. It's also about your immediate area, your neighborhoods. It's about cars, vehicles, transportation, things moving in a smaller area. So it's in your 7th house of partnerships right now, going retrograde. So along with the Mars in your 8th house, this is telling me that you're going to have some conversations about partnership and what it is that you either need in a partnership, or what they're asking you to be in a partnership. You're also you might be reaching out to an online dating app or something like that. That's another way that this can manifest. But it's retrograde, so you're going to be really reassessing, reviewing, remodeling what it is that you expect in a relationship, and how it would manifest in your life, because Virgo is a real way of manifesting. It's a very earth sign. It's an earth sign. So Mercury there is just going to ask you to look at all the details. These get a little fuzzy. So this is a great time for you to ask for what you need. Okay. Venus in your 6th house of everyday work is retrograde as well. And that's a good sign. It's a lucky sign. It's about love, money, and beauty. But it's retrograde in Leo, so it's in a good sign for you to shine at work, your daily work. It's also the area of your chart for pets or health. So it could be where you have luck. If you have to go to the doctor and you're concerned about something, there is a lucky factor here. So that's a good possibility that if you do get some results, there's no guarantees, but this is a positive sign here for your health, and also animals. So you may find that better. And this is another way to review and start a new diet regimen. And by the end of the month and early next month, it'll finally get into a rhythm. You may start where you investigate some things. And it's a day-to-day work. So you may appear at work that you're doing fantastic. People are going to really look at you as a shining beacon. And Jupiter and Uranus are in your 3rd house. That's your natural Mercury house, or your natural house of communication and day-to-day activities. So you have 2 ways that this is being accented here. So Jupiter in that house means it may feel like you might have a sudden change with your vehicle. But that's been going on for years, so you might find that that's already happened. But Jupiter is causing you to maybe commit to another vehicle, expand your neighborhood. Maybe you'll move to another area that has a larger, it feels larger, it feels more expansive, another culture. You know, maybe you want to move in with a multi-ethnic area. That's also, or people move into your neighborhood that's like that. They're from another part of the world. And there's also this energy of freedom, and you need to be able to move around and not feel confined. And so in my head, I'm picturing somebody with a small home, and they want to open up their windows and get out and make sure that they have this in and out space. That's the feeling I'm getting. Jupiter is about travel. It's the natural Sagittarius ruler. So you might find that you travel short trips. You go places, do a lot of little trips. Maybe you don't travel far around the world, but try new things, go on a little adventures for a long weekend or a week here or there. That's another way that this can manifest. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards. And 7 of Swords, 6 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords is a little bit of holding on to the past, I think. There'll be some feeling of wanting to make some shifts, and it feels like you want to take things with you that you can't. So Pisces, you know, you're a sweet sign, so you're sensitive, and this is Swords. So this is air sign. This is not emotions. This is thoughts and habits, patterns. So there may be something that you're going to get rid of, because 6 of Wands is a victory card, and he is coming raging in and got his little laurel halo, whatever it's called, ring of laurel. That means he's victorious, and so by the end of the month, yes, you're going to feel so much like you've accomplished some stuff, some really good. And then 10 of Pentacles, an awesome card for families. There's a loyal dog here, and like I said, Venus in that 6th house of animals, pets. There may be some wonderful, enjoyable time with your pets and taking them places and going. Maybe you want to go in your car on a trip camping with your animal. You know, that I can see too. This could be about traveling too. He's on his horse and he's moving quickly and he's victorious. So I think, and this is about moving on. So it sounds like to me, you're ready to leave habits and patterns, and you're moving forward. Saturn in your first, or along in your sign, is going to, you're probably starting to feel that I need to get serious a little bit and learn and make my life accurate and authentic to me. Yeah. So all good things. Just gonna, for the period of time, just watch those communications with your partner or soon-to-be partner. And it looks like there's a lot of expansion in your day-to-day area, a lot of areas, or a lot of local neighborhood sibling stuff, and also where you feel like you want to just go and do stuff. So good for you, Pisces. I think that's really, really good. So that's it. Thank you so much. Comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and make light in the world. Till next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the button right here so every time I come out with a new video, you'll be the first to get it.